Today, I'm going to have somewhat of a rant. I'm going to touch two topics here. The first topic and the second topic are linked, and this is what's going on. I strongly believe we have a complete broken educational system here in the United States. I live in the United States. I'm located in North Carolina. So why do I believe we have a complete broken educational system? So we go through school, elementary school, we go through high school, we go through college, we go through master's degrees, doctorate degrees, and during the entire process, and this needs to be very focused early on, during the entire process, no one teaches you how to invest money, how to save money, how to manage money, the importance of investing your money, and the importance of living debt-free. So we go through school and they are investing, the school system is investing multiple thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to remove a book from the school system because it may have improper words. The school system is also trying to remove some books from the library because it may have improper wording. Still, they're spending tons of money, and some kids don't have any type of means to get food through the school system. Some kids don't have even the money to get some supplies for the school system or for their school. So the attention is being placed in the wrong places. So you're spending tons of money to remove a book because it may have improper words. On the other hand, there are many kids struggling with hunger. They don't have the money to pay for school supplies, and at the end of the day, they're not being at the end of the day, they're not being taught the importance of how to manage money, how to invest money, how to live debt-free. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the second topic here. So now kids are graduating school and you go to college. When you get to college, they present you with all the means to give you a loan. Yes, you qualify for this loan. Yes, you qualify for this loan to pay for school. And the kids going through school are getting in debt. Now, through the entire process of going through college, sometimes master's degrees, doctorate degrees, none of the kids are being taught the importance of compound interest. Compound interest could work for your benefit, and it could also work against your benefit. What do I mean by this? So let's say you are 20 years old and you invest $25 weekly. In 30 years, you're going to have thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And this is the result of the compound interest, because throughout the lifetime of investing, you are investing some money, but you're also getting the benefit of compound interest. On the other hand, compound interest could work against you. What do I mean by that? For example, let's say you get a credit card, or let's say you got that student loan, and let's say the student loan is 6 to 8%. You don't have to pay the student loan until you're done with school completely. Now, the 4 years that you went through the college system, and maybe you got a master's degree, so you've been in school now for 6 years, the school loan has been getting the interest. So the interest has been added to the total of your loan. And people think, or in society, they think that this is completely fine. Oh yes, it's completely fine for you to wait until you pay for this. Yes, get yourself in debt. Now, you tell the same person, hey, why don't you invest $25 per week? And in about 25 years, 30 years, you're going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars invested. Likely $500,000 invested. Oh no, they're gonna give you this answer. Oh no, that's too much time, that's too much money. Oh, that's gonna take too long. No way, I can't do that. But it's completely fine to pay a student loan, which they give you about 30 years to pay. It's completely fine to pay monthly payments with an interest rate between 6 to 8%. That is completely fine. The S&P 500 returns about 10% per year on average. To adjust the 10% with inflation, you are getting about 7 to 8% annually on average. This is why I think the school system is completely broken. It is completely acceptable to get yourself in debt, but no one teaches you how to save money, how to invest money, and how to stay away from debt. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. And the compound interest could work for you or against you. The thing is that society has completely accepted that it's completely fine to pay a loan for 30 years or even a credit card for 10 to 15 years at 20% interest rate annually. What I'm trying to say here is the school system needs to be adjusted. Yes, we need math. Yes, we need languages. Yes, we need grammar. Yes, we need history. Yes, we need geography. That's another thing. You ask someone here that is, let's say, 25 years old or even 40 years old that went to school here in the United States, and you ask them about geography, they don't even know where the country is located. I went to school in Venezuela, and I moved to the United States when I was in 8th grade. I knew about every country of the world, their capital, their location, the climate. I knew about their geographical location, meaning by the continent. When I came to the United States, no one knew about it. And still, I may ask some of my friends that may be 40 years old, and their answer is, I don't care. useless information. So when they get on a plane, oh, I'm gonna go to, I don't know, I'm gonna go to Europe, and they end up in Mexico, they're gonna be, you might as well tell them, that's useless information. I guess you didn't know about the geographical location of Spain, right? Anyways, so the educational system needs to be completely adjusted from early on. The kids need to be taught how to save money, how to invest money, how to not get in trouble with debt. I am so blessed that my grandmother and my grandfather, they taught me from early on how to save money, how to save your money, and whenever you had the required amount, that's when you were able to buy something that you wanted. I remember that they needed to buy an appliance for their kitchen. They didn't have any type of credit card whatsoever. 0 credit cards. What they did was they saved their money, and they would put the money between books or inside of the books. They would just keep the money there. And eventually, when they thought they had enough money, they would get the money, get the appliance, and pay cash. I'm extremely blessed that I was taught how to function that way. So, all in all, the school system needs to be reformed completely. We need to learn what's going to be useful in life. Yes, we need doctors. Yes, we need lawyers. Yes, we need teachers. That's another thing. Teachers are so hard to find nowadays because they're not being reimbursed properly, and likely they're not being respected. Let's talk about, this is a tip for this topic. Let's talk about a professional profession or an advanced profession. Let's say you are a surgeon. A surgeon may make, let's say, $300,000, $400,000 a year. That surgeon may have about $500,000 in student loans. And a patient presents to the hospital with, I don't know, a perforated colon. The surgeon takes the patient into the OR, does emergency surgical intervention, save the life of the patient, and in other words, it saved the life of the patient. It gets rid of the complication, or it fixes the complication, and the patient can continue to live. Now, on the other hand, people are gonna say, oh, well, that doctors make too much money. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Doctors are making too much money. They get paid too much money. How much is your life worth? Not only that doctor has debt, not only that doctor has to work 14 hours, 12 hours a day, but they also have to be on call to be able to take care of the patients. On the other hand, you have a basketball player, a baseball player, a football player, and they make millions and millions of dollars per year. Oh no, that is completely fine that that player or that professional player makes that much money because they are playing in the professional level. Tell me, when is that professional player going to come to your house or to your hometown and save your life? Likely never. Likely never. But it is completely acceptable for the professional player to make millions. And I'm talking about millions, tens of millions of dollars per year. That's completely acceptable. On the other hand, the poor doctor that is saving lives, the patients may complain, oh no, they make too much money. It is not fair at all that they make this much money. Come on, the guy went to school for what? 12 years, 15 years, sometimes even 17 years, including fellowship, residency, and so on, undergrad. They have maybe $500,000 debt of student loans at an average of 6 to 8%, but it is completely unfair that they make that type of salary, which in the long run is not that much if you keep in mind all the payments that they have to do, all the debt and so on, and all the years that they put in school. I'm going to go ahead and close this video because this was bothering me, and I see it with my own family. I see it with people that I talk to at work. They go through a bachelor's program, master's program, but they have no idea how to save their money, how to invest their money, how to stay away from debt, how to not get in debt. They don't have any idea, but it is completely fine to, oh yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a brand new car with a payment of $800 a month for about 72 months, and I need to pay for the insurance, which is about $200 per month, so that's $1,000 per month, and I need to pay for the gas. That is completely acceptable. Oh yes, I can do that, but I can't invest $25 a month. I just can't, because that's too much money, and that's gonna take way too long to get the benefits. One last thing here. The attention needs to be placed in the right places. What do I mean by this? We can't be focusing on little things by removing books from here, books from there. We have to adjust what we're gonna teach on to the students. We can't teach this type of history because of this. We have to think about the big picture. We have to just think. We have to think big. We have to think 5 years, 10 years from. We need to teach that kid what type of profession he may be interested in. And college may not be for everyone. That's why we have trade schools, and trade schools are completely fine. Completely fine. You're going to end up making a good living, good pay, and if you continue to live below your means, you're going to have a very comfortable life. I'm going to stop ranting here because this topic it could go for a very long time, hours and hours and hours and hours. One last thing here. If you have any comments, suggestions, please put them just below. Please like this video, share the video, and the best gift you can give me is by subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.